California Memories leaving and Irian down the outside. Ambitious Dragon hits the front. He hasn't kicked away. California Memory gets his second wind. Irian the outside, but California Memory got going the last 100, and California Memory wins it for Chadwick. He beats Irian.
In the world of horse racing, Matthew Chadwick is a 22-year-old prodigy. Last December, he made his debut at the Hong Kong Cup, one of the most prominent races in the city. There, Chadwick beat out some of the world's best to become the first local jockey ever, a Chinese, to win this race.
It was a great race to win, but for me it was more of a buzz that I was able to repay the owners. As most big things, normally it doesn't really sink in until the following few days.
And there's the very proud parents of the winning jockey, Matt Chadwick.
At 3 months old, Chadwick was adopted by a British couple living in Hong Kong. The middle child between two girls, he was known to be reserved.
When I first met him, he was very young and he was very quiet. As you can see him, he's still look by appearance, he's very cool. But actually, he always do things with enthusiastic.
Chadwick started riding with his family as a weekend activity before he tried out for the apprentice jockey school. After being accepted, at 14, he had to make a career decision.
Because both my parents are in education, I'm really trying to make sure this was the thing I wanted to do. And I knew what I was giving up, which was an international education. I didn't have any goals really, and so this popped up, and it just seemed to fit in with what I loved doing, which was being sporty and being around animals.
Chadwick moved into the dorms to train as an apprentice jockey. Life changed immediately.
Well, our students wake up at 3 o'clock, and then they start and stay work in 3:45 or 4 o'clock, and then they do the track work until like 8:30. They come back for breakfast, and then they will have classes, and afterwards they have also a fitness sections, and then in the afternoon they go to the stables again. At about 8 o'clock or 8:30 they go to bed.
It wasn't just every day you're going to school, you're going to do this lesson, do that. This is your career now. You better wake up and do it.
But Chadwick had trouble fitting in. He couldn't speak the city's local dialect, Cantonese.
It was a big culture shock. It was a bit of a rough start for me, because I was brought up by a Western family, Western culture, and this is obviously very localized. I was really thinking about quitting, and then sat down with my parents, we had a good talk and everything like that, and we decided to try to stick it out for another few months and see what happened.
Chadwick decided to make more of an effort to get closer to his classmates and learn their language. But to become a professional jockey, he needed 70 wins to graduate.
It's Multi-Glory, just the leader. Chevalier King, the far side, sticks on together with Armadeo, but Chadwick rides for dear life here on Multi-Glory. The favourites home, and here's a milestone for Matt Chadwick. 70 career wins and the end of his apprenticeship claim. Multi-Glory.
In just 1 year, he broke the school's record.
Those boys before Matthew get the 70 wins is 3.5 years. Even some of the boys stay in the hostel for 10 years. They don't even got, like 40 winners.
Chadwick is preparing for 2 important races in early December. He aims to get his first win at the International Jockey Championships and defend his title at the Hong Kong Cup. These victories will help pave the way to become one of the world's best jockeys.
You have to have your mind set on what you want to do. Try your hardest at it, work hard. I say you make your own luck, but hopefully the opportunities come and you just open them with both hands, really, and prepare yourself for it.
For the Wall Street Journal, this is Eva Tam.